So why do you think he did it? Why do you think God made all of this? Not a smartass, not trolling. Just curious. My wife and I talk about this a lot. So my, I guess, best guess as of right now, subject to change, blah, 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 is he's bored. What? Yeah. I don't know. I know some pretty smart people, a few, and it doesn't feel like now, but back in the day, I felt one day like I was smart. So, and what I notice is smart people sometimes tend to get bored, especially when you can figure things out quickly and all that jazz. So I have to, work that to its maximum with a being that's all-knowing, all-powerful, all etc. I have to imagine that things, after a while, could be quite boring. If you just think about it, I mean, no one thinks about this. Oh, it'd be great. I'd play the lotto number and, oh yeah, play lotto. I don't care how much money you had or any of that jazz. Sooner or later, probably more sooner than later, if you knew all the workings, the ins and outs, every little detail of the earth, what people thought, how things worked, how it was made, down to the atomic level, you'd get bored quick. Trust me. Think of something that's so like basic. Think about tying your shoes. Think about, you don't get any enjoyment out of that. So boring. So what's the solution, especially if you're a God that can create? Well, I'm going to make some people in my image, because why reinvent the wheel? I'm awesome. Let's make some people. Cool. Well, you'd have to think that someone like that is, especially if he's looking for company, is not going to want robots and yes men. So what do we do about that? Well, we'll give them free will, which is the basis, the catalyst of all of this. Because you wouldn't need a devil, you wouldn't need tests, you wouldn't need all that. Because that's what I think all this is. This is just a big douchebag test, because he doesn't want douchebags up in heaven hanging out with him. I'll guarantee you that's what it is. I mean, that's a oversimplification, but this life is a douchebag test. Hate to break it to you. That's all it is. Everybody gets all worked up about tyrants and this and same day, year after year, tyrant after tyrant, country after country, decade after decade, millennia after millennia, different flavor, same drink. So free will. Well, why free will? Again, you don't know what they're going to do. If you, that's why I hear people, well, he knows everything, he knew you were going to make that decision. If he wanted to, he's God. I think he could go, oh, let me see what Jason's going to do today. Oh, he's going to pick his nose and itch his butt. Okay. Does he want to know? Does he always know? No, I don't think so. I think he just chooses to not, because then it defeats the whole point of this. Because you just don't want to, he said he wants to come kick it with us. When this is all said and done, he wants, which is kind of weird to me though. Why would an all-powerful being, maybe he's lonely because no one else is on his level. Maybe there is nothing else. I don't know. We're getting into the realms of things that can't even be whatever. So I'm just going to stick to right here. He wants to kick it with us. That's what it says in the Bible when it's all said and done. He wants to weed out the douchebags because he gave us free will. I'm sure he finds it interesting. In the meantime, he gave us, well, why did you tell us what to do? That's an instruction book. You're free to not follow it and wonder why your life's screwed up. Or wonder why you have a good-looking life from the out. Oh, I got 2.5 kids, blah, blah, blah. Well, but inside you're empty. And every night when you put your head on your pillow, you can't sleep. Wonder why that is. Must be something. Yeah, so companionship. Remember, he made us, and I hear a lot of people, and I'm not trying to be blasphemous. A lot of people get mad at me, like, look, he made us in his image. Yeah, multiplied by 1,000,000 and all powerful and all that, but still, he gets angry. He gets jealous. Those aren't necessarily, from what I'm told, great traits, but that's what he shows most. He loves us. But in the Bible, it shows an awful lot of him getting angry and killing people. Ever hear your parents I don't think parents say it as much nowadays, but back when I was younger, I brought you into this world, I can take you out of it. Where do you think they got that from? I think it's just built in innate. It's understanding. So, all right, I've been putting it off long enough. I got to go to my favorite place, Walfart. It's funny, since I moved to a middle of nowhere, kind of. Like, I'm on my way there. I'm halfway in between. I'm in the biggest city in the least populated state in the U.S. So it's funny. I come to Walmart now, and it's just in the mornings, and it's packed with all old people. It's funny. Still way better than Phoenix, which is always packed all the time with dickwads. Which I'm one too. Don't get me wrong. I mean, when you just have to deal with people all over all the time, and it's packed all the time, you just get frustrated. So I get it. But anyway, yeah. So why do you think he did it? I hear some interesting stories. I hear some stupid thoughts, which don't make any sense at all. But maybe they're right. Maybe I'm just a moron. It's probably what it is. Anyway, have a great day, and if you get a chance, as always, kick a commie in the butt. And by commie, of course, I mean, I know people throw around the term commie, and I don't know, that's just terminology used to further, label people. People that say commie, they don't get it either. Some of them are playing really high levels. I don't think they get it fully, though. It's like, you use labels that are made up by them, and you're still not. It's the hypocrites. The problem is the same hypocrites that Jesus was writing in the New Testament are the same. They didn't disappear, people. The same ones that are still causing all the trouble today. Who are they? Who are they? It tells you in the Bible. Start out by reading Revelation. It tells you specifically who they are. And then you can go read the passage in John. I'm not going to tell you specifically which one, because I want to look cool. No, I don't remember. Where he argues with them to their faces. Tells them that they're not who they say they are. Says it again in Revelation. Who are they? I don't know. I know that they're not who they say they are. And, well, how do you know? Well, look at their actions. Look at how they infiltrate government. Look at how they pretend to be all good, but pass laws, take away rights, and just take away God. I don't know who they are. I know who they're not. I know who they say they are. What do you mean by that? Arr!